Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Tammy from Acclaimed Heating, Cooling, and Furnace Cleaning.
I'm Kevin. Same.
Yes, and we meet with you folks every week for our weekly Facebook Live where Kevin tackles a conundrum that a client is experiencing. And today, the client's question is about getting AC estimated. So, ready for it, Kevin?
I'm ready.
Okay, signed running short on time.
All right.
All right. Dear Kevin, with the recent heat wave in Edmonton, my wife and I have been talking more seriously about getting air conditioning installed. But between the kids and a full-time job, we have very full schedules and can't seem to find the time to meet with a salesman to get an estimate of what it will cost. Every company I call seems to insist on having someone to come by the house, but I don't see that being a possibility anytime soon. Does someone really need to come to my house to give me an estimate for air conditioning? Signed, running short on time.
Running short on time. That's a really good question. And this time of year, we get that, question probably 10 times a week.
Yeah.
And people calling in saying, listen, I really want air conditioning, particularly if they've had another quotation. Can you just give me a price? Yeah. And it's really difficult to even give a general ballpark price because there are so many installation requirements and differences between houses. Right. So there's a lot that goes into making sure that we're making the right suggestion and solutions for your house, and there are just too many variables. So, usually people want something more than a couple $1,000s in kind of variance, and we can do a hurry up estimate. So if people are on limited time, we can come in and spend a short amount of time and even email them the quote if their time is crunched like that.
Okay.
And certainly we accommodate evenings and weekends. So we try to be flexible. We certainly know what it's like in terms of being so busy and not having enough time. And so those are the reasons why. For a company to be professional and to give an accurate quotation, they really do need to come to the house so that they're delivering you kind of the right information, the right advice.
And I suspect that any company that would come in and be able to ballpark it over the phone should be some kind of light bulb that should be questionable.
Well, I wouldn't say necessarily so, but what I would caution is that when people tell you price over the phone, prepare to be surprised at how much more it is when they come out.
Okay.
Right? Because it wouldn't be uncommon for somebody to say, okay, well, oh gosh, it may not be that expensive, it might be this.
Right.
But it should be a huge red flag if a company says this will be your price 100% sight unseen, right, without knowing a lot about the situation.
Right, and I guess that would be very, very familiar for a lot of services. Anybody that you would want to, I think, want to take the time for that kind of investment to have a conversation with a salesperson face to face, know
right,
your options, be heard, because there are so many different different variables that come into play in terms of what options that are presented by the salesperson for AC. Is that correct?
That's right, all sorts. Yeah.
Okay, well and I think that running short on time should give us a call or give any heating company and give their variables of times of availability, because like you mentioned, weekends, evenings, we can fit that in, and
right,
I know that there's some time that we can help these guys out.
Yeah, I think so too.
So we are running still the contest with Liberty Security for the $100 Carnivore's Delight, as I call it, the Pampa gift card. To get in on that contest, you get to participate in the Acclaimed Homeowners Club by signing on to the Acclaimed Facebook page, Liberty, and list somebody who you would like to take dinner, or they could take you for dinner and you could provide the Pampa gift card. Yes, and then we're running close. We'll be running out of that contest probably at the end of this week, probably announcing it next week when we'll be doing it. We've been working on a video. I'm just reading this now. We're working for a video to learn more about what we can do with Acclaimed and what you would like to see. So keep your eyes open for different newsletters and videos that we're producing over the last little bit, and then we'll be kind of doing shortcuts so you can see some of the trailers for those in the next coming weeks coming up.
All right, sounds great.
All right, have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Goodbye, everybody.